Good evening, everyone. Yes. Today my topic is called plan. In English, it's called the plan. The theme of the plan actually comes from the entire package of Reway, a big theme of 6 Ps. And this theme of 6 Ps is part of the leadership training seminar. The main theme is called Winning of Reway. Winning of Reway has 6 themes called 6 Ps. And this P, each P has a different meaning. The 6 Ps. So this plan is one of the Ps of Reway. Is a product-oriented company. Product-oriented. What does a product-oriented company mean? It means I only talk to customers about products. Talking about products alone is enough. The product will sell itself. This is the positioning Reway has given itself. It has been like this for 17 years. So our products must have enough selling points. Our products must have good enough results. Only then can the product be sold. And it must be able to create demand. So Reway chose the Pertier product. And Pertier is definitely, as you've heard from this morning until now, you've heard about our product. Some leaders even say, it is the best product. It is the best product. Although it's a bit of self-promotion. But I agree. I think what he said is correct. Our products are definitely the best products. Because whether the product is good or not, we look at the results. The result is not about how well the person eats. The result is whether this product performs well or not. Whether the product sells and whether our performance is good. Hundreds of millions annually in Singapore dollars. Hundreds of millions annually, and you stay calm. Hundreds of millions annually, and you can't stay calm. Hundreds of millions annually, isn't that good? No single health supplement can achieve such results. So Reway's Pertier has such results. It is the #1 product. It is indeed the #1 product, okay? With the support of this massive performance, with this huge performance as a backing, only then can we talk about the plan. It makes sense. Only then is the plan logical and reasonable. Without such performance, talking about the plan would be meaningless. Because what is the plan? The plan is about having, with performance, how is it distributed? Let's take a look. Actually, Reway's plan is called the Reway Network Program. Reway Network Plan. So this Reway Network Plan, it is based on products as its foundation. So our products actually have several packages. Let's take a look. How we calculate the price of our product packages. We have a total of 3 packages. Strictly speaking, there are only 3 packages. The first package is called Silver. If we calculate in Singapore dollars, it is now 615 Singapore dollars, which is 1 box of Pertier. Silver is 1 box of Pertier. Let's analyze what RW is. Now let's analyze what RW is. RW is actually an exchange rate based on Singapore dollars. It is like a WeChat transfer. The currency inside of Reway's currency. So we call it RW. Now look further. 1 Singapore dollar equals 1 RW. It is calculated based on Singapore dollars. So when I say 1,000 RDU, it means 1,000 Singapore dollars. And when you buy RW, it's 1,000 Singapore dollars. And when you sell RW, it's 0.9 Singapore dollars, which is 90 cents. Do you all understand? There will always be a price difference in exchange rates. Buying and selling any exchange rate. If you want to buy US dollars, there is a price difference. How much you buy and sell for RW works the same way. Buying is 1.1, selling is 0.9. If you deal directly with the company, okay, the first package is silver, $615, so how much is RW? It is 518 RW. What does this mean? It will deduct some. For example, the GST in Singapore is 9%. After deducting that, we also deduct. In the past 16 years, we have actually deducted $300. Of course, I'll also explain how this $300 is deducted. How is this $300 analyzed? Rewei used to have a selling point. What selling point? That is, our Rewei products have never raised prices, right? Isn't that a selling point? Have you heard of this? From the first day I sold Pertier placenta, the price was 3,688 Singapore dollars for 7 boxes. From day one until our 15th year, for 15 years, 7 boxes of Pertier placenta were sold for 3,688 Singapore dollars. This has always been Rewei. One of the selling points we insisted on. We have maintained this for 15 years. Have you ever seen any product or service that hasn't raised its price in 15 years? Have you seen that? Give me one product that hasn't raised its price for 15 years. The answer is Pertier. Because the value of $1,000 15 years ago and $1,000 15 years later, do you know how much the value difference is? After 15 years? But Rewei hasn't raised its price in 15 years. It has always been our selling point, but it cannot last forever like this. If it continues like this forever, the company will definitely not be able to sustain it. Even if our negotiation skills are great, we can lower the costs. We can use large quantities to reduce costs, low down the costs, no matter how good we are. For 15 years, all costs, all ingredients, all the components have been constantly rising. Only our product has continued to maintain its price. It should continue until most companies wouldn't survive a year, but Rewei has lasted 15 years. So in the 15th year, I told everyone at the time that Rewei was going to raise the price. When I said that Pertier was going to raise the price, basically all the leaders were very supportive. Some even thought it was overdue for a price increase. So you see of Rewei persistence. Actually, many of these are quite inexplicable principles that Rewei has been adhered to. In fact, no one really cared. Raising the price of products is a very normal thing, until even our members, those who least wanted a price increase. Our leaders were all in support of us. At that moment, we felt it was time to raise the price. And when I sent the message out, everyone was also a bit concerned. How much would Rewei raise the price by? In the end, from 3,688, the price was only increased by $300, making it 3,988. I think this really deserves a round of applause for Rewei. After 15 years, only a small increase. If you calculate, it's actually just 92% or 93%. The difference is only 92% to 93%, a raise of just about 7% to 8%, a 7% to 8% increase. So you can imagine how reluctant Reeway was to raise the price, wanting for this product to continue having selling points, wanting this product to continue to be sold at the lowest possible price. This is what Reeway truly wants. From Reeway's approach, we can generally see. So, there will be a price difference here. There will be a price difference here, which is, when I buy in Singapore dollars, I buy for $615, but the calculation for RW is 518, with a 7% or 8% deduction inside, and then the GST of the country is deducted. Singapore's GST is 9%. I will use Singapore numbers for reference today. As a reference, so RW will then be, this 518 will be used to calculate the bonus. Do you understand? For gold, it costs 1,230 Singapore dollars. The RW is 1,036. This is the price for 2 boxes. The third package is platinum. It costs 2,332 Singapore dollars. The RW is 1,964 for 4 boxes. These 4 boxes of per-year placenta. So these 4 boxes of per-year placenta, you will find that platinum is more cost-effective, because $615 times 4. It exceeds 2,332. So from this package, we can feel that Reeway actually wants you to buy platinum. Why? Because this product requires a treatment course. We cannot buy 1 box and finish it. Buy 1 box and eat it. It will be finished in less than half a month. Its effect may not be as quick for some people. Of course, for most people, many of them get very good results in less than half a month. But if we want more people to see results, we hope that more people will see results. We hope that they will buy larger packages. Of course, this is what we hope for. Now let's take a look at the Reeway network plan. It has 2 plans. The first is called Plan A. The second is called Plan B. Okay, in Plan A, let's analyze it and see. For example, this is you. Okay, and you recommend someone, for example, Mr. A or Miss A. Mr. A or Miss A. You will generate the first bonus, called the referral bonus. In English, it's called the referral bonus. So, how much referral bonus do you get? If you buy silver and you buy silver, you will get a percentage regardless of what A buys. You will get 8% if you personally buy gold. Regardless of what A buys, you will get 9%. If you personally buy platinum, then, when you recommend A, you will get 10% no matter what A does. So from this, you can see Reeway encourages you to buy platinum, at least to enter. From this, we can see. Now let's take a look. For example, now you recommend a second person, called Mr. B or Miss B. You will find that you already have 2 people. And this plan of ours is called the balance plan, also known as the binary plan. In other words, you only have 2 positions. And below you, there are only 2 positions, either left or right, just 2 positions. So it's called the binary plan. There are only 2 places. Every member will have 2 trees. One tree is called the sponsor tree. The other tree is called the placement tree, sponsor tree and placement tree. Now let me briefly analyze what the difference is between the placement tree and the sponsor tree. For example, this is you. You bought a package to join. You are now a member. Then you will appear in your sponsor tree. You will appear there. And at the same time, when you appear in your sponsor tree, your placement tree will also. So every one of us has two trees. Also show you in the Reway computer plan. Let's see what the difference is between these two trees. For example, when you recommend the first person, A, this is the situation in your sponsor tree. In your placement tree, he will also appear. The placement tree will also show up in the placement tree. For example, you recommend the second person, B. And in the placement tree, there are only two spots, as I mentioned earlier. So it may seem like there is no difference yet when it appears in the placement tree. So right now, there doesn't seem to be much difference. Now, for example, if you recommend the third person, C, in the placement tree, you will have no place left, because A and B have already occupied those spots. So you can only place either under A or under B, so you will have to choose. You need to choose one spot. For example, you choose to place it under A. Then C will be placed here. Then C will be placed here. You can see the difference between the two trees. Now, if you recommend one more person, D, at this point, you might choose to place it under B. Why? Because you want both sides to be as balanced as possible in the placement tree. This is the source of profit in this plan. You want both sides of your organization to be as balanced as possible. The more balanced, the more profit you earn. If it's unbalanced, you won't be able to earn this. This is the profit the plan aims to provide. All right. When both your left and right sides have performance, you will generate another bonus that I mentioned earlier, called the development bonus. So what is the development bonus? Let's take a look. It's 10%. And it's a maximum of 10%. This maximum 10%, some people may feel like they've never heard of this before. Actually, from the very beginning, we designed the development bonus plan. It has always been a maximum of 10%, not just 10%. I have always explained it this way from the start. However, for the past 17 years, Reway has always given 10%. It has always been 10%. We really need to give Reway a round of applause for this. In fact, many people even think, some people even take it for granted, thinking that the development bonus is 10% because it has never changed. So it has always been 10%. All right, so what does 10% mean? It means that, for example, now you have 8,000 in performance on the right side, and on your left side, you have 3,000 in performance. When both sides have performance, each side must have at least 3,000 in performance, right? It will generate a 10% development bonus. 300 comes out, then the left side continues to generate performance. Another 3,000 in performance comes out. It will generate another 300 development bonus. As long as there is performance on both sides, it will generate a 10% development bonus. So some people call it the matching bonus. It means when the performance on the left matches the performance on the right, there will be a matching bonus. So this bonus keeps going down. Your right side continues to have performance. Your left side continues to have performance. It will always be 10%, constantly generating 10%, and it will continue down to an infinite number of generations. This is a very, very scary thing. If your left and right sides keep having performance, it will keep generating 10% constantly. So it's unreasonable. This plan is unreasonable. In other words, if this plan continues, the company would definitely pay out bonuses exceeding 100%. It could even exceed 200% if it's infinite generations. If this keeps going down and down to placements, therefore, there is what we call a daily maximum development bonus. It has a daily maximum for the development bonus. that you can earn. This must exist, otherwise it wouldn't be reasonable. Then, if you are silver, your maximum daily development bonus is just 300 RD. If you are gold, you will get 600 RD. If you are platinum, you will get 1,560 BW, a huge difference. So from here, we are also encouraging people to get platinum. This is also encouraging people to get platinum. So the development bonus is okay. Now let's take a look. For example, today, if you're downline B, he also recommends 2 people. He will have a development bonus. When your direct downline has a development bonus, he will have a development bonus. It will generate another bonus. In English, it is called the matching bonus. If you are silver, how do you get the matching bonus? You will get the first generation, 10% of the development bonus from your first generation downline. 10% of what? 10% of the development bonus. If you are silver, he has a development bonus. When he has a development bonus, you will take 10% of his development bonus. If you are silver, you can take from the first generation. If you are gold, you can take from 2 generations. What does 2 generations mean? It means your B's downline has B1 and B2. For example, B1 also has a development bonus. You can also take 10% of his development bonus. If you are platinum, you can take 10% from 3 generations. His development bonus means your B11. Your B11 also has a development bonus. When he has a development bonus, you can also take 10% of his development bonus. Do you understand? So this is the meaning of 10% for 3 generations. So now let's look at it. Actually, Reway plan is basically like this. 3 bonuses for the rewards. Referral bonus, 10%. None. Referral bonus is based on your package. Then the development bonus and matching bonus. These are the 3 bonuses, that's it. It's that simple for Plan A. Okay, so what's a simpler way? The simpler way is what Reway people usually talk about. Actually, our plan is that simple. It's that simple. Referral bonus, 10%. Development bonus, 10% with unlimited generations. And matching bonus, 10% of the development bonus for 3 generations. This is Reway plan. Okay, let's take a look. Haven't noticed yet. The 3 bonuses just now, we are encouraging people to buy platinum. At least 4 boxes. When you find out that Reway people, no one buys platinum, they buy what kind of package? They buy the diamond package. So what is the diamond package? The diamond package is $3,988 for 7 boxes. RW is 3,360 Singapore dollars. Calculated in Singapore dollars. So what is the diamond package? The diamond package is 7 boxes. 7 boxes are actually what we call a course of the product. A course of the product. 7 boxes for half a year. After half a year, the effect is basically based on what we've seen in the past 10 years. Portier's first generation can make people look 5 years younger. You can see many leaders who just went on stage. You can see the difference in them. Now, the 7th generation of Portier should be more than 5 years younger because its ingredients and everything are many times more advanced. So why do people buy diamond? It's not just because it's 7 boxes. Firstly, because the 7 boxes of this product make up 1 course. Secondly, when you buy the 7-box diamond package, you'll notice $6 and $15 per box multiplied by 7. It far exceeds $3,988, so buying 7 boxes is actually quite cost-effective. Firstly, it's cheaper. And the second most important reason is that when you buy a diamond package, entering with diamond, Reway will give you 3 platinum accounts. 3 platinum accounts are valued at over $2,330 each. Multiplied by 3, so it should be over $6,000. But now, for $3,988, you can get the benefit of 3 accounts. And then these 3 accounts, RW is 3,360. It will be divided into 3 parts and placed in your 3 accounts. And you'll notice, when you purchase the first diamond package, it actually already includes a rebate, because it immediately includes a development bonus. Did you see that? You'll have a 112 RW development bonus. It's like your income. Actually, it's a rebate. You immediately get 112. So actually, Reway's product isn't actually 3,088. It's 398 minus 100. And 112 is the same for everyone. But now let's see. What's the benefit of having 3 accounts? With 3 accounts, you can immediately recommend 4 people. In your own direct placement tree, originally, with 1 account, you could only recommend 2 people. It's the binary plan, right? The balanced plan only allows 2 people. But now with 4 accounts, not just 1, 2, 3, 4, you can immediately recommend 4 people. Let's see how to recommend. You two can recommend the first person. When you recommend the first person, you get a referral bonus. One set is 3,360. You immediately earn 10%, which is 336. It adds to the previous 112. So your income above is 448. When you recommend the second person, you get another referral bonus. And you get a development bonus. Because your U2 has performance on both the left and right sides. When you recommend the third person, your income immediately becomes 1,792. When recommending the third person, you get a referral bonus. And now your U1 has performance on both sides. You also get a development bonus, so it's 3,000. It's 336 multiplied by 2, plus an additional 600 plus, so your income increases just by recommending 3 people. You'll earn at least an additional 1,792. When your U3 recommends the 4th person, you get a referral bonus again because you directly recommended them. You get 2 development bonuses because your U3 has performance on both sides. Your U1 also has performance on both sides. So just by recommending these 4 people, you'll earn at least 2,800 RW. Then adding some development bonuses from people you recommended. You can earn 2 and 3 generation matching bonuses. When combined, when you purchase a diamond package and recommend 4 people to buy the diamond package, you will find that you've already earned about 80%. You've earned 80% of the purchase. The price of the diamond package. So you see, actually at Ryway, many people get products for free. A lot of people at Ryway get the product for free. They don't even need to spend money. Not only do they consume it themselves, but their whole family is eating it for free. This is the reason, if you understand our plan, you will realize that some people below you, in your organization, they accidentally recommend people, and you'll realize that you start earning money. So this is Plan A. So Plan A, I've explained it clearly because I'm speaking slowly this time. Now let's look at, what is Plan B? Plan B is rarely discussed on stage. Okay, today I will do my best to explain Plan B clearly. What is Plan B? When your Plan A, I just mentioned that Plan A includes 3 bonuses. When the 3 bonuses in Plan A are added together, when it exceeds 1,000 RW, that's 1,000 Singapore dollars. That means you've earned 1,000 Singapore dollars of Reway. 1,000 or more. The company will deduct your $1,000. They will take out 10%. That's 100 RW as a mandatory deduction. But if you haven't earned $1,000, the company will return it to you and they won't deduct it. When you earn over $1,000, it will deduct a maximum of $100. It will deduct this $100. That means if you earn exactly $1,000, The company will deduct $100. You will still have $900, right? This means the company deducts from the amount you earned. What is the deduction for? It's deducted and placed into another plan, called Plan B. This $100, the company will take $50 as PV, product value. This PV is called product value. This PV will be used to be counted again in Plan B. Then this $100, the company won't pocket it. No. The company will put it in a product wallet. Actually, many Reway people don't know they themselves have a product wallet. When you earn over $1,000 every month at Reway, the company will deduct $100 and put it into your product wallet. Then this $100, the money in the product wallet, can be used to exchange for products. The product wallet is calculated similarly to Singapore dollars. When you have enough to purchase products, you can exchange it for products. A diamond has 3 accounts. Each deducts $100. 3 accounts will deduct $300. Those who have earned money at Reway, with $300 you can exchange for a bottle of products in 2 months. Every 2 months, you can exchange for a free bottle. So many leaders at Reway earn money and eat products for free because of the product wallet. And the main purpose of this product wallet is, I hope all the leaders in the company reach higher levels. They can still consume products. Today, many direct selling companies have a bad phenomenon. At the beginning, leaders consume products. But when they reach higher levels, they start relying on people below them, relying on the downlines, relying on the organization to generate performance. And some even stop using the products themselves. You see, many direct selling companies have this phenomenon. The purpose of Reway's mandatory Plan B is to ensure that leaders are consuming the products. It's hard to make them buy products on their own. We make it mandatory for them to consume products for free. The company will take 50 points out and calculate again. It's not all pocketed, it's used to exchange for products. The company will also take it out and put it into another plan to calculate an additional bonus for you. This is Plan B. How is this bonus calculated? It's based on how many direct sponsors you have. If you have one active direct sponsor, this direct sponsor, how is an active sponsor defined? It means their Plan A also has 1,000 RW. When you have one direct sponsor who recommends their downline, and their Plan A also has 1,000 RW, you will have one active direct sponsor. Then you can earn from this PV. You can earn 5% of 5 generations of this PV, and so on. If you have 2 direct sponsors, you will earn 5% from 8 generations. Until if you have 5 direct sponsors, you can earn 5% from 20 generations. Earning 5% from 20 generations means 100% payout. That means today Reway takes $100. They take 50 points from it. This 50 points is a 100% payout. This means the payout for Plan B is 50%. This is just a symbolic amount. The main purpose is still to allow people to consume free products. Why I emphasize Plan B today? Because today Reway has reached its 17th year. Our annual sales have reached billions. The income of our leaders, just from Plan A and Plan B, has reached 8 figures annually. 8 figures in Singapore dollars per year. You can't imagine an annual income of 8 figures in Singapore dollars. And it's not just 1 or 2 people. So don't underestimate this. 10%, 10%, 3 generations, 10%. And don't underestimate the 5% from 20 generations. When you do this until the end, you'll understand where the power of this plan lies and why Let's not talk about the 8-figure income from Plan A first. Plan B, currently the top few leaders. Our key leaders, especially those who have already retired. They've already retired. You rarely see them at the events. It's rare to see them appear. Their Plan B can reach at least 60,000 Singapore dollars per month. Over 60,000 Singapore dollars. Do you know about Plan B? What does it mean to earn 60,000 a month? I can't imagine earning 60,000 a month from Plan B. You see, 5% of 20 generations is deducted from 50 PV. 5% of 50 PV is 2.5 Singapore dollars. $5 is very little. Each leader in your organization, when your downline earns more than 1,000, you only take $2.5 from them, which is very little. If we calculate based on 1,000, $2.5 is 2.5%. It's very little, but some people can earn 60,000 a month from Plan B. Earn 60,000 a month. What does that mean? It means 60,000 divided by 2.5 is 24,000. This means that in their organization, there are over 24,000 people with performance above 1,000 each generating income. Can we say it like this? If Riway, some organizations have 24,000 people earning over 1,000 Singapore dollars, which is about 40,000 peso. Do university graduates make 40,000 peso this year? Almost. This means that in Riway, some leaders have organizations with 24,000 university graduates earning income. You can imagine a business. If you start a business today, your company has 24,000 employees. Is this a big company? A huge company. A huge company with all university graduates. It's a very large company, and you have such a business, right? And you don't need to pay them a single cent. You don't need to give any salary. You don't need to pay their salary. Riway gives it. Then, these 24,000 people in your organization, how much productivity will they generate in your company? So you can imagine that in Riway, there are leaders earning 50,000 to 60,000, earning 50,000 to 60,000 from Plan B. Their organizations have 2,000 to 3,000 people earning similar income, and the minimum is 1,000. We really need to give Riway a round of applause. This is truly impressive. After the bonus plan, we have another very important plan, called the recognition plan. So I often say that Riway plan is a plan that rewards both fame and fortune. Not only do you gain profits, but you also gain prestige and reputation. Riway places great importance on its recognition plan. Let's take a look at this recognition plan. This recognition plan has 4 stages. The first stage is called Diamond Star. How is Diamond Star calculated? Let's see. If you are a diamond and you have 10 platinum on both your left and right sides, if there are 10 platinum in that month, in the same month, if there are 10 platinum in that month, then you are a Diamond Star. So everyone see, 10 platinum is roughly 4 diamonds, about 12 platinum. This means you have 4 diamonds on your left side and 4 diamonds on your right side. It's roughly 3,000 times 4, which equals over 10,000. So about 30,000. 30,000 Singapore dollars in performance. If you achieve this, you are a Diamond 1 star. Then you are a Diamond 1 star. For 2 star, you need to have 1 star on both your left and right sides in that month, because 1 star is achieved within the month. So both sides need to have a 1 star. For 3 star, then both sides need to have a 2 star. So you see that 2-star is double of 1-star, and 3-star is double of 2-star. So if 1-star is around 30,000, 2-star is around 60,000. 3-star is about 120,000 Singapore dollars. 120,000 Singapore dollars, just from matching sides, and from development bonuses on both sides. This should result in at least an income of over 10,000 per month. 10,000 Singapore dollars in income. So a Diamond 3-star. We can consider Diamond 3-star as a money-making level. So, the highest level in Riway was Diamond 3-star. In the early days, when there weren't many people in Riway, Diamond 3-star was the highest level, because at that time, earning over 10,000 Singapore dollars in direct sales was considered very profitable. It was very profitable back then. At that time, it was already quite lucrative in the market. So back then, Diamond 3-star was our highest level. Later, as Diamond 3-star became more and more common, more and more people reached it. Our company of Riway launched the second recognition plan, called Team Elite. For Team Elite, how is it calculated? It is based on Diamond 3-star. Diamond 3-star serves as the foundation. 1 Diamond 3-star. Since it's a profitable level, Team Elite looks at how many Diamond 3-stars you have. If you have 2 Diamond 3-stars, you are Team Elite Pavo, and you must achieve this for 3 consecutive months. Today, you can see the leaders in the front. They are all Team Elite or above. 1 Diamond 3-star makes money. 2 Diamond 3-stars means double the earnings, so 2 earners. And you must achieve it for 3 consecutive months. It means they not only earn money, but also consistently earn money. This is the true purpose of Team Elite. The reason it was designed, not just for people to make money, but to ensure continuous earnings. If you have 4 Diamond 3-stars, you are Team Elite Phoenix, meaning 4 Diamond 3-stars making money. For 3 consecutive months, it's double that of Pavo. If you have 6 Diamond 3-stars, you are Team Elite Monoceros. If you have 8 Diamond 3-stars, you are Team Elite Aquila. And just now what you heard the leaders say. The leaders kept mentioning Pegasus, Pegasus. Team Elite Pegasus, Team Elite Pegasus. Actually, every Team Elite Pegasus represents 10. They themselves have 12 Diamond 3-star accounts, and 12 accounts with over 10,000 Singapore dollars in income. And these accounts must have achieved this for 3 consecutive months. Let's give a round of applause to all these Team Elite Pegasus and above. It's an astronomical number. At the very least, every Pegasus must complete 5 million Singapore dollars in sales over the course of 3 months. A minimum of 5 million. Only then can one become a Pegasus. At least 5 million. It's an astronomical figure. Today, perhaps some of you are newcomers. First time attending Riway, first time at our training session, you'll realize that just selling one product, selling one box, selling a set is so difficult. Why are there so many people in Riway? Not only is selling the product a challenge, but they can generate such massive sales, and all of this in such a short time. They need to complete 5 million in 3 months. You can take 3 years to reach 5 million. You still won't reach any level in Riway, but you need to complete 5 million in just 3 months. Currently, Riway has over 1,000 Pegasuses. Over 1,000 people have achieved this. If only 1 or 2 people achieved this, that'd be okay. But now, over 1,000 people have done it. What does this prove? The product is good. This product is definitely a great product. Otherwise, such results would be impossible. All right. Earlier, I mentioned that more and more people became Pegasus. As more Pegasuses emerged, we couldn't distinguish who was strong and who was not. Riway values this reputation very much. Riway places great importance on this recognition. If everyone was a Pegasus, there would be no distinction. You couldn't tell who was better and who was worse. It's not about who's worse, but who's better. So, later, Riway introduced the third level, called Team Supreme. Team Supreme is based on Pegasus. It is based on Pegasus. When you yourself are a Pegasus and successfully create a Pegasus in one line, you will become Team Supreme. When you have one Pegasus in one line, you are Team Supreme Pegasus 1. We use the Greek alphabet to represent. This is Alpha. Alpha means one in Greek. It means you are a Pegasus yourself. You also refer to someone who has a Pegasus in one line, and that line has one Pegasus. Then Beta is Team Supreme Pegasus 2. What is Team Supreme Pegasus 2? It means you have more than one line. You have two lines. And each line has a Pegasus. You become Team Supreme Pegasus 2. Just having one Pegasus is already so challenging. Having two different lines, and both lines produce such Pegasuses. It's hard to imagine. So, some of the leaders who were on stage earlier are Team Supreme Pegasus 2. Team Supreme Pegasus 3. Team Supreme Pegasus 7 today, and Team Supreme Pegasus 9. Such people are sitting here because, by extension, when you have three lines with Pegasuses, you become Team Supreme Pegasus 3. Continuing like this with 4 or 5 until you have 9 different lines, and all of them produce Pegasuses. All of them produce Pegasuses. You become Team Supreme Pegasus 9. Today there is one Team Supreme Pegasus 9 here. Let's give a round of applause for Diane, one of the Team Supreme Pegasus 9. Diane Gemma Eng. Team Supreme Pegasus 9. That's an incredibly distant and difficult goal. An unattainable goal for many. The key point is that today, in Riway, the number of Team Supreme Pegasus 9 has already surpassed 30. There are over 30 Team Supreme Pegasus 9. It's hard to imagine. Team Supreme Pegasus 5. It means you have 5 lines. 5 different lines, each with a Pegasus. There are already over 100 Team Supreme Pegasus 5. Why am I talking about Team Supreme Pegasus 5 now? Because the next level after that is called the Ring of Glory. Ring of Glory. It is the Ring Plan. It is based on Team Supreme Pegasus 5. When one of your lines produces a Team Supreme Pegasus 5, when you have one line with a Team Supreme Pegasus 5, you will receive one ring. Riway will add an additional ring to the Team Supreme and give you one more ring. For example, if you have one line, that is Team Supreme Pegasus 5, and the others are all Pegasuses. For example, if you are a Team Supreme Pegasus 6, you yourself are a Team Supreme Pegasus 6. It means you have 6 Pegasuses. One of them is a Team Supreme Pegasus 5. Then you will have one additional ring. So your title will be Team Supreme Pegasus 6, 1 ring. Your title will be Team Supreme Pegasus 6, 1 ring. If you have 9, and you have Team Supreme Pegasus 9, and 2 of them are Team Supreme Pegasus 5, then you will be Team Supreme Pegasus 9, 2 rings. Do you understand? All right, now, the rings also have differences. If you have one Team Supreme Pegasus 5, your ring color will be white. If your downline moves from Team Supreme Pegasus 5 and becomes Team Supreme Pegasus 6, then the Team Supreme Pegasus 6 has a yellow ring. So, when you see some people's pins, if it has diamonds, and you see a yellow diamond, it means they have a Team Supreme Pegasus 6. Team Supreme Pegasus 7 has a purple halo called the purple ring. If they have a Team Supreme Pegasus 8, then they will have a black ring. If they have a Team Supreme Pegasus 9, then they will have a red ring. So, when you see some people's pins, or when they are recognized, and you see they have several red rings, 3 red rings, 4 red rings, it means they have 4 different lines, each with a Team Supreme Pegasus 9. Such top leaders are truly impressive. And at the highest level, currently, the highest level in Riway, Is having Team Supreme Pegasus 9 rings? It means you have 9 lines, with leaders above Team Supreme Pegasus 5, in your 9 different lines. When you have 9 rings, you will be called Draco Seat of Honor. Currently, there are 3 Draco Seat of Honor in Freeway, and a few have achieved Draco Seat of Honor in the past. One of them, now becoming Draco Seat of Honor, not only requires achieving, it is already not easy, because it involves hundreds of millions in performance. Hundreds of billions in performance. Not only is it hard to achieve, maintaining it is also difficult. So now Freeway has reached a level, not only must you achieve it, but you must also maintain it. Otherwise, you could fall back to Team Supreme. You could lose your position. Therefore, the recognition plan has become stricter and stricter. Why is it becoming stricter? Because more and more leaders are rising up. More people are becoming more impressive. So the differences between them need to be clearly distinguished. We must make this recognition plan more demanding and stricter. It's not over yet. When Ring of Glory are introduced, this Ring of Glory plan, it will create an additional bonus. And this bonus is from Freeway, an extra bonus beyond Plan A and Plan B. It is an appreciation bonus from Freeway. This appreciation is called a token of gratitude, a supportive additional bonus. We call this Team Supreme Pegasus Reward. It is given based on how many rings you have. It is a one-time bonus. Once you achieve it, you receive it immediately. You receive it as soon as you achieve it. It starts with 2 rings. When you have 2 rings, you will receive a one-time bonus of 100,000 Singapore dollars. When you have 3 rings, you will receive an additional one-time bonus of 200,000 Singapore dollars. 4 rings are 500,000 Singapore dollars. 5 rings are 700,000 Singapore dollars. 6 rings are 1 million Singapore dollars. 8 rings are 2 million Singapore dollars. For the 9th ring, you will receive 4 million Singapore dollars. So, with all 9 rings, the total Team Supreme Pegasus reward is 10 million Singapore dollars. Just the Team Supreme Pegasus reward, excluding Plan A and Plan B, is 10 million Singapore dollars? I need to hear some reactions. 10 million Singapore dollars. This is beyond Plan A and Plan B. On top of the allocated amount, Freeway gives this extra. Has anyone received this 10 million reward? Yes, many people have received it, but not everyone has reached 10 million yet. Maybe they have 5 rings and received 700,000, or some have reached 7 rings and received 1 million. Or some have already completed 9 rings. They have already pocketed 10 million. It sounds like a lot, 10 million. It sounds like a lot. But compared to the performance they've generated, it's actually not that much. It's just an extra bonus to achieve a Draco Seat of Honor's performance. The income for Draco Seat of Honor itself, not to mention Draco. Even the income for someone with 5 rings or someone with 6 rings is already astronomical. For them, 10 million is not a big deal. But today our leaders have such a positive mindset. They always contribute back to the organization. They follow Freeway's culture and Freeway's style. They continuously contribute all the money they earn back to the organization. We need to give these Freeway leaders a warm round of applause because this is a very rare thing. It rarely happens in the direct selling industry. Why is there this ring number reward? Because some people keep contributing. They contribute as much as they can. I worry their houses aren't big enough. I worry their cars aren't big enough. That's why we at Reweigh care and provide this extra amount of money when there's a 10 million Singapore dollar reward. A reward of this magnitude. When such a reward comes suddenly. I want to ask, will Reweigh leaders' houses be small? Will Reweigh leaders' cars be small? Everyone's house will be spacious. Every person's house, every person's car will be big. This is Reweigh's starting point. This is Reweigh's foundation. We really need to give Reweigh a round of applause. All right, just now I was analyzing this plan. I explained it slowly and carefully, word by word, because I don't have many opportunities to speak like this. So I took this chance to explain it clearly, to let everyone know what exactly makes this plan so impressive, how powerful this plan is. If there's performance to back it up, Reweigh plan can reach 8-digit income. Your income can reach 8 digits. You just need to take a look. What the features of this plan are, what sets it apart, other than being powerful. Let's look at the first point. Fairness. Why do I say it's fair? Because today you're a customer. Whether it's your first day joining Reweigh, your Plan A has 3 types of bonuses. Referral bonus, 10%. Development bonus, 10% unlimited generations. Matching bonus, 10% for 3 generations. Today, if you become a Pegasus, your referral bonus is also 10%. Your development bonus is also 10% unlimited generations. Your matching bonus is also 10% for 3 generations. It's no different if you're a Draco. In other words, no matter who you are today, your plan is the same when you join. It's not like, oh, because you're a leader, your percentage is higher, others get 10%, and you get 20%. It's not like that. No, everyone gets 10%. Very fair. The company doesn't change the terms just because you join. Some direct selling companies use a stock-based plan. Stocky's plan. A regular entry costs $400. But if you enter with $10,000, the company might give you an additional 5%, or an extra 10% to attract more people to join with a bigger investment. But this splits down further. 5% over here. The wool comes from the sheep's back, meaning it comes at someone else's expense. If I give an extra 5% to them, I'll be taking away 5% from everyone else. This leads to unfairness inside the plan. There are even some companies where only early joiners get additional bonuses. If you join early, at this point, if you join, you get an extra 5%. At this time, you get an extra 10%. This is to attract people to join early. Their percentage is different from yours. So this creates unfairness. Therefore, the plan of this company, the first feature of Reweigh plan, the most important thing is that it is very fair. Now, the second feature, it has a conscience, very conscientious. Why do I say it has a conscience? The first and most important reason, Reweigh has never changed its plan in 17 years. This is something you will never see in another direct selling company. Every time it makes changes, it has always been an increase. It has never been a reduction, only an increase. This is very conscientious. And there are no penalties inside. What does it mean to have no penalty plan? In some plans, you have to maintain. If you don't maintain personal performance or group performance, you can't get the performance bonuses for your large group. So, when it requires maintenance, many times, networking doesn't develop that quickly. Some people's fundamentals aren't strong enough. They need to maintain group performance. They end up needing to purchase products themselves. Often they have to buy the products themselves. If it's $3,000 a month, they must purchase $3,000 worth of products each month to claim the performance bonuses for their large group. In other words, today, for example, their large group's performance might generate $7,000 in income. They will then take $3,000 from that $7,000 to buy products Only then can they get that $7,000. If they haven't made the purchase, they get nothing, not a single cent. So it becomes for many people, it feels very strict. If you can't do it, they will punish you. If you fail, they will deduct from you. But in Freeway plan, there is no punishment. No punishment. Freeway will never deduct money from you. You will get exactly what you're supposed to. It's clearly stated in the plan. 10%, 10%, 3 generations, 10%. But Freeway uses another way to punish the leaders. It uses the recognition plan to punish you. It doesn't allow you. It lets you lose out to others in terms of fame and prestige. We use the recognition plan as a form of punishment, but the money remains the same. So today you may see some people, their rank might not be high, but their income is very high. There are people like this. Because Freeway never deducts money. It's a very, very conscientious plan. Not only is it conscientious, and because of this, Freeway is very competitive. Very competitive. Our competitiveness is not just with other direct selling companies. Our competitiveness can compete with any platform. You can point to any platform in the market. Whether it's a delivery platform, any online platform, any video or short video platform, any live streaming e-commerce platform. Whether it's live streaming commerce, any platform, Freeway's plan can compete with all platforms worldwide. We are the most competitive, and we are also the most profitable. Why do I say that? Because you have no risk. You won't face any risk. Secondly, Freeway's payout. You just saw 10%, 10% infinity. 3 levels of 10%, plus Plan B, just from these 2 plans' payout. The average payout can go up to 75%. For every $100 in sales that come in, the company will take $75 and distribute it into everyone's pockets. Who can compete with us? There's no way anyone can compete with us. Because no one does it like this. Because from that $100, there are also costs, utilities and expenses, and operational costs. All of it. It's impossible to give 75%. Sometimes Freeway might even go up to 80%. It's possible. But on average, it's around 70%. The average is over 70%. But Freeway still does this. Still doing it without changing the plan or raising prices. Continuing to stick to this model. We strive to make our organization more balanced so that our payout isn't too high. The same applies to you. If you want to earn more money, your organization needs to be more balanced. The more balanced your organization, the more performance and income you can generate. So Freeway is the same as you. That's why I say that when doing Freeway, there's something really good and beautiful. If you do Freeway, if you achieve Freeway performance, you will earn an income that is definitely higher than Freeway's. Okay, such a platform is impossible to find in the market. So you can leverage Freeway, this platform, to gather people. First, you can use this to not only gather people, but also generate your own performance with such huge profits and without any risk. This platform, only Freeway has this, and the kind of competitiveness. Let me add one more thing. which really makes it impossible for anyone to do. There are bonuses every day. Our bonus plan calculates daily. If I make a sale today, I can receive the income by midnight. So it's calculated daily. Whatever you do today, you can get paid by midnight tomorrow. This has already surpassed the entire market and is the highest level of competition in any platform, so really need to give Reway a round of applause. Due to time constraints, let's talk about the fourth feature. It's highly productive. Reway rewards only productive organizations and people with productivity. We don't have special kinds of bonuses or hidden bonuses. Let me give you an example. What do we mean by lack of productivity? Many plans work like this. You reach a certain level, it gives you an extra percentage. For example, if you're in Reway and you reach Pegasus, Reway takes 5% and distributes it among all the Pegasus members. If there are such bonuses, for me, this is called a lack of productivity. Because once this person reaches Pegasus, they might stop working entirely. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. Once they've completed the Pegasus level, they stop working. They just wait to collect their monthly share of the 5%. This kind of plan just nurtures many unproductive people. But many people, just for the 5%, will push themselves. They will complete the Pegasus level. Then they'll say, yeah, and that's why many companies operate like this. Why? Because they want people to complete large achievements in a short time, to accomplish huge results quickly. So the company collects first. So it's good for the company. But they don't see the major problem that will arise later, a huge lack of productivity. So you can imagine, some companies don't just give 5%. They may have 8 such bonuses. Complete Pegasus 3 and you get 3%. Complete Pegasus 5 and get an extra 1%. There might be 8 such bonuses in total. So this becomes Pegasus with 5%, 3%, 1%. These add up to maybe 15%. The extra 15% is distributed among these people, among those who are unproductive. But it's impossible for them to actually increase by 15%. It must be that 5% is taken from somewhere else. When you give 5% more here, it means 5% is taken away from somewhere else. And those other places are the places with productivity. So what happens is, later on you'll realize, many plans work like this. In the beginning, everything sounds great. You come to this place, you can get 5%, and this place gives you 1%. A share could be worth 50,000. They sell this idea, appealing to your greed, attracting your desire for easy gains, that tendency to want to get rich without working. After completing it, you find the share keeps decreasing. The share keeps shrinking because more people are completing achievements, but failing to keep up. When performance doesn't keep up, the share keeps getting smaller, and in the end, problems will arise. Why do I know? Because our previous company was like this. Many direct selling companies outside are like this. So when I started with Reway, when designing Reway plan, every percentage of Reway is based on performance, is based on people, is based on productivity. So Reway has always had productivity. No one has ever received rewards without effort. No one has ever done it for greed. Never. Reway people push for glory. Not for greed. Not for easy gains. This creates an environment in Reway that is very productive, and this is why. So this plan is really impressive. Finally, would you like to know how great our plan is? Let's look at the results. When you find that in this company, no one is selling income, no one is saying, wow, how much I earn, how much I earn. There are 2 possibilities. The first possibility is that they have no income. They have very low income. They get income once in a while. Then they'll tell you their income is high. Oh, others have no income. They don't make any income every month, and suddenly one month they earn some income. They'll tell you, wow, we make a lot of money here. I have income. This is the first possibility. No, I mean, let me repeat again, sorry. When someone doesn't share their income with you. Like what happens with Reway. It's rare to see people selling income on stage. Like, wow, this person looks so high. That person looks so high. No one talks, it's all quiet. There are two possibilities. The first is no income. The second is that the income is too high. So high that it can't be spoken about. So you rarely see Riway people on stage sharing their income because it's too high. So high that the government will take notice. So high that the tax authorities will take notice. Let me give you an example. No, I won't give an example yet. So let's guess, is Riway kind where the income is too high or too low? We don't share our income. It's because it's obviously too high. No one dares to share. Let me give you an example. Some of Riway's leaders, their annual tax, just the tax alone is enough. They pay taxes worth 2 to 3 million Singapore dollars. Just the tax. Can you imagine their income? I'll tell you, the tax they pay. Some people work their whole lives and still might not earn that much money. They wouldn't earn that much. It wouldn't even cover the tax they pay in a year. Today, everyone, you're on such a platform. You're in such a plan. It's already happening. It's possible. And today, if you look at the scale, everyone is eager to teach. Everyone is actively wanting to teach you how to achieve this. It's not just one person achieving it, not just two people. Thousands and thousands of people have achieved this. Here I welcome you to Riway. I'll stop sharing here. Thank you for your time.